Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a 12 by 16 by 2 inch gallery wrapped canvas. And I'm a little nervous about using it because my usual MO is to put a layer of paint around the outside edge and then move it out. But I'm thinking that maybe I ought to just move it in and make it a little heavier. And I'm also contemplating putting one line down the center and a pillow on either side. Thinking that that will probably work. Alright, so do I do it or do I not? I guess I do. Bring that to the edge. Just to make absolutely certain. I know it'll make it there. That's my Amsterdam white. Changed my bottle. Found the inside completely coated with paint. It's time for a new bottle while I clean the old bottle. And then I'm going to sieve it out because there's lumps in there. Alright, so that's going in the bucket. Not going to worry about the bubbles yet. Double heavy puddle, all for scooping and dragging. I hope. Cross your fingers for me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is something I've been getting lucky doing, which is putting down Indian spice. In a nice big hefty stream. And everything else after that is bonus time. I am going to use some gold interference. I don't usually do that. I don't think it's going to show up much because there's no real dark colors there yet. I probably should have waited to put that over a dark color, like the indigo violet or the Egyptian blue or even the marooned. Now where's the color I really want? I want my Rhapsody rose. And then I'm going to use some indigo violet. I think. Take the top right off if it's going to be a problem child. On. I'm going to use, I thought I wasn't going to use any Qunicradone Nickle or Gold, but I think I am. I'm also going to use some orange peel, which is a primary element. I'd like to have some black and white cells in the center. That's one of the reasons I did this. This is Cerulean blue. I'm sure that someone somewhere has figured out a theory of how the colors turn out when you swipe them, but I'm not that someone yet. I'm working on it. Okay, I said I was going to use some Egyptian blue, and so I shall. I don't need that clot in there. I do need to mix some more of that though, because I'm pretty well out. So what have I got left? I've got aubergine and the marooned. I think some of the maroon has a pinkier color to it, and I want some of that. I've also got some jasmine primary element. This is a Prizm pour, and so must the Egyptian blue and the indigo violet be. This is the jasmine. I've probably already gone further than I should. And I thought I would restrain myself, but I'm not going to. This is the Qunicradone Well, maybe it wants to help me restrain myself. There we go, I got the plug out. Qunicradone Nickel Azo Gold from Golden. And now I'm just going to call it good. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to put some Royal Sapphire in there too. This might be really messy too. Alright, I'm going to use a couple small cards. Well, I'm going to use a couple cards. And I'm going to use them. I'm going to use the big one first. I just cleared that tip. I think I'm going to use some Mayan Gold, or those are Amsterdam White and Amsterdam Black. I'm going to use some of the teal, pearlescent teal from Boom Gel. That's a lot of paint. Sorry about my head. I'm going to move it a little bit. I'm going to have a lot of paint. Now the edges will always spin out. I'm going to try and use my smaller card. And I think I'm still going to stick with the pearlescent teal. Or maybe I'll just do 2 more swipes instead of 1. We're definitely going to have side coverage. I'm going to wipe that off and use it again. Since I put my other card in the bucket. More black. I'm thinking gold. More white. Mayan Gold, Prizm Pour. And I guess I'm going to get rid of that right in the bucket. Now it's time to scoop and drag unless I have something else in mind. And I guess I'm just going to scoop and drag. I'm not allergic to scooping and dragging stripes as well as cells. Didn't get to keep my white because I used too much paint. Less can be more. Gotta break the seal when you pull up. I will probably do what I've been doing, which is to use a skewer to add some spirals. I think I used too much paint. Don't think I'll be doing the double pillow again unless some miraculously awesome, fabulous miracle happens. Which, it could still happen. Got paint going all the way over my side that I'm going to steal. Put right back in the painting. I have liked getting black and white cells, and I don't have any this time, which is kind of too bad. These are nice. I want to steal those. I like it when a drip comes off in a second place on my palette knife. I'm not sure. Where to go from here. Things do change when you spin quite a bit. I think I need some of these. Definitely think I used too much paint. Well, it was an experiment I had to do once, and there's my head in the camera again. I'm so sorry. It's always a risk for me. I always get a little nervous when I'm using gallery wrap canvases. It's where the money is. I'm not the only one that likes them. Alright, it's time. Whether I like it or not, it's time. Get out my skewer, move some bottles, and expect a miracle. Alright, so this is first. I like putting spirals into black and white areas too. And I like using the paint on my skewer. Moving it from one place to another. That won't stay. That was probably waste. That is a bubble. An unplanned spiral. I think we're fairly well off. If you want small spirals, they will get bigger. You just stick your skewer down and twist in place. And you get a little hook shape. Alright, that is a lot of paint. I'm nervous. Hopefully the canvas is fairly well centered, and here goes nothing. Let's make sure I can spin all the way. I used some really bright colors this time. I like to stop in advance of thinking that I'm done, so I have an opportunity to add a few more spirals if that's going to be the case. That's pretty nice. I think there's a couple spirals and I think I'm done. Minor. Minor. I like everything I'm seeing. Minor. Is that a bubble? Can usually, just by affecting the surface of something. That looks like a thing that needs to be gotten rid of. Not sure what that was. How covered are my edges? I see one spot that's uncovered and a corner. But generally speaking, everything else is covered. And that's pretty nice. I like it. Am I perfectly happy with it? I'm pretty happy. Although, I'm sure that there's enough paint left on there for me to swipe through again. And I think that's what's going to happen. First the black, then the white, and in this case, I think the teal pearlescent boom gel. And one more spin, I think. Maybe a straw first. That does draw the eye down, and I'm not unhappy with that. I needed something else to move the eye around inside a little better. And that spread out nicely. Let's go one more time. I've got 3 minutes to tell you guys I do sell my art. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I have a link tree with my website, my Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group, Fluid Art, and more. There, I'm happy with that now. Do I still want to put any spirals in there? Because I can if I want to. I think that's a good place for one. And that already has one. I just want to refine it a little bit. I'm not sure what that is. But sometimes I like to get rid of the white cells, unless they're with the black and white. And I see something that needs to go. Tell you guys I love you. You inspire the heck out of me. I'm so happy you're here. I posted 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you come again. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to hit that really quickly with a torch. I'm going to actually hit that with a spiral. Really quickly. So thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching them longer. Thank you for helping support the studio by making donations through PayPal. The icon is on the bottom right hand corner of your YouTube channel banner. Thank you guys to all the members who are enjoying 80 to 100 videos. I'm not sure how much by the time this airs. Do I see anything? That big pink spot is kind of bugging me. Just break it up just a little bit. And that white cell. They're all going to become spirals. All right. Some awesome colors. Wow. So keep an eye out for the Colourarte coupon code and the pixel paint design is where I get my boom gel and my Australian Floetrol. And you can too. Hopefully I have enough time to shimmer this at you. I'm going to turn off some lights right now so I can do that. Hopefully. I think I could have used a little more gold, but I might change my mind tomorrow. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. Yeah. There's 1 minute left for me to shimmer at you. And yes. Wow. That's extraordinary. I like it. It feels like an undersea fantasy to me, for sure. I love you guys. I hope you come again. Whatever I forgot to tell you is you can have almost any design that I've ever created added to Pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6, Le Gallerist, clothing is made in Montreal. Just ask me and I can add them to one of those places. It takes me a little while, but I can do it, and it doesn't take me days, just hours. Alright, you guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Thanks again for being here. Your comments keep my morale boosted. Your thumbs up help my standing on YouTube as well as the comments. And your donations help keep me painting. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I wish I would remember to zoom in sooner. You're going to be gone in a second, so I'm going to just